Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another YouTube video. It's your boy, the Hungry Hornet, and today we're talking about tips and tricks to make you a more confident / expert rider. Let's start with tip 1. So tip 1 is remaining relaxed on the motorbike. As you can see, your arms need to be quite relaxed, so being relaxed whilst you're riding is very important. You want to be smooth with everything you're doing, and the only way you're going to get smooth with riding a motorcycle is to be relaxed. It's easier said than done. Obviously a lot of people find it quite tense riding a motorcycle. When it gets to feeling like that, when you're feeling tense, the best way to do it is to continuously practice. More time on the bike, more time riding around, more time riding in different conditions will help make you feel more confident as a rider. So you gotta ask yourself, how much time am I putting on the bike? They say that to become an expert at anything, it takes 10,000 hours. Imagine 10,000 hours on a motorcycle is quite a lot. I like to think that that translates to mileage. So after 10,000 miles, I'd say you'd start to become quite proficient at motorcycling. Now imagine you did 10,000 track day miles. That would make you an absolute beast on a bike. But we're talking about 10,000 road miles. There's a difference, isn't there? Now road miles can be different. You can also do off-road miles, which will also help in gaining your confidence. But there's just different ways to ride a bike in different conditions and different environments. But one thing will always remain consistent, and that's to remain relaxed. So hand positioning, you know, the way that you're grabbing at the controls, you want to be slow, smooth with the throttle, smooth, buttery smooth. Now, if you yank the throttle back, especially on a bigger bike, it can cause you some issues. For instance, look at this. See, you don't want to do that. You want to nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Now if you need to correct yourself because you've whammed the throttle back, do not hit the front brake. Now I'm not going to hit the front brake now because conditions are a little bit cold, wet, could be slightly icy in certain patches, we don't know. So what we need to do is to correct your speed. Let's say hit that back brake and then combined brake front. There you go. It's all about smooth control. Now if you just hit, I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. If you hit the front brake, bang, you're going to get into an issue. That's where you low side the bike. You will definitely skid off it. So it's all about smooth control. Now as you can see up ahead, we're going to 40. So instead of whamming the throttle back, as soon as you pass the 40 mile an hour mark, slowly increase your throttle, change gear to third, and there you go, 40. Good to go, baby. Same with cornering, nice and smooth. Follow the line. Now during my advanced rider training that I've taken, bike safe for instance, they talk about something called pivot points. So that's the point that you can see. So you want to sort of aim to be at the furthest sort of angle that you can see better. Now as you can see, we're rolling into the sticks now, so this could get dicey on most bikes. So you've got to slow down slightly, especially when you're going around, and you don't want to brake on a corner. What you want to do is you want to roll off the throttle, adjust your speed. Now if you need to brake, you do a combined brake or a back brake first, gentle tap tap tap. Once you've braked, you roll off the throttle and then roll back on it on the straight. Imagine that. It's like a conveyor belt, a factory line of decisions. That's what you're looking at, a factory line of decisions. Slowly come to a stop, a little bit of combination braking, downshift, and then stop. There you go. See, that's a perfect stop. Now you kick it back into neutral. So we're ready to go. Yellow, downshift, slowly go. Obviously you do your lifesavers checks and whatnot. You on an incline, check, boom, there you go. It's as simple as that, really. It's all about smooth control, and smooth when you also change gear. That's very important. You need to be smooth when you change gear. If you're changing gear abruptly and not allowing enough time for the gear to shift, then you'll jerk the bike. The bike will jerk forward. It will sort of do this. Look, watch it. See? That's why you don't want that, right? So, how's it coming? Right, we'll change the speed now. So we've approached speed, it's gone down, and you just gently glide into the 30. Look at your junction points. Keep your pivot points alive. You can see the pivot points turning that way. So what you need to get, you got an island there, like a speed bump. Shift appropriately, and then you want to hug the corner slightly. So you're continuously changing your positions based on the oncoming hazard. So we can see the most of the corner doing it that way. So you slow down. Look, we're good to go. Check your mirrors. Off you go. It's all about smooth connectivity. So this is a 20 now, so we'll keep it 20. So there you go, let's see. And it's all about smooth, being a smooth operator. Obviously if you're in a car, you'd probably want to wait for that guy to come, but because you're on a bike, you can squeeze through on that pass point. So same, obviously we're in a village now, so you want to sort of position yourself where you can see around corners. See a hazard approaching, check your mirrors, and reposition back. You always want to be visible to people around the corner, especially if the idea is, obviously, if someone's breaking the speed limit and then they see you, they might slow down and they might not take the corner at such a harsh angle. So you're trying to project your movements to other people. Now we're going to turn right here, so we check, we smoothly off the throttle, turn, there you go, and we're good to go. And as you can see, we're relaxed, we're keeping relaxed, and we're keeping our observations up. Another thing you want to focus on is making sure your head remains upward. Look, we got to change the speed now. There we go, at 60 now. Easy peasy, obviously, on the 750 Hornet. Work on our pivot point. There we go. We can see we're clear. Keep the consistent speed up. Now this area is a bit farmy, so there's going to be some sludge and some mud, so we've got to be careful now. Obviously I know this local area, so but riding these sort of roads, you can see it's hazardous in the sense that you've got to look at your surfaces continuously. So we know that around the corners is usually where the surface muck is, so we slow down slightly so we can react. There you go, look, so we avoid the dark wet areas. Go back up, focus on our pivot point. Now this is a bit tricky here, because obviously the further you're in this way, more of a hazard you are, but you kind of want to be able to see where you're going, because I've been caught out in this area with cyclists around this corner. So now you're good. Lean in, slight lean, adjust your throttle, brakes on when you need it, back brake combined, back brake combined, back brake combined, downshift. There you go, see, that's just a little tutorial there on how to do that. Now we're coming to a stop point now, slow. There you go, ready to go, adjust, check. And we're going to go change it into 30 now. And knowing what speed to be in is very important. So the key takeaways to make you look more proficient on a bike and make you more of an expert and ride like a pro is to relax, keep your head up, continuously look in front, so you're scanning everywhere, so you're continuously scanning the foreground, the background, the front, the back, whatever. You're always scanning, always looking, and surfaces is a big one. This is a big one. So you see that cat nearly ran out on us. Just surfaces is a big one, approach and speed is a big one. So you got to combine all of this to get the perfect combination to become the perfect rider, and that's the aim here. You know, 10,000 miles of this and you'll soon be proficient. So you want to slow down here, downshift, 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 and then extend outwards, throttle, signal. So key takeaways, boys and girls, to become a proficient rider is Observations, lovely truck. Observations, approach speed, ride into conditions, being relaxed with your throttle, to gently, do not wham it back, because you could pop a wheelie, and no one wants to pop a wheelie, do they? Do they? No! No wheelies! If you found this video useful, please leave a like and comment below. Please remember to subscribe, and always remember, gently does it, nice and gentle, with well thought out processes. That's what you want. You want to be doing things with a purpose. So you're slowing down, you're observing, approaching speed, all that good stuff. I've been the Hungry Hornet. You've been incredible. Until next time, ciao.